tonight I'm going to finally start moving into my content. Um, for those who've followed me on Clubhouse, occasionally on Facebook in the past, and sometimes on Instagram with my posts, I have a content that I mainly follow and support my wife on. It's my pillars that I wrote and created to help people understand who they are, whose they are, why they were created, so they can understand the value and the work that they walk in. But I want to discuss a certain aspect of it. And it starts with people actually knowing their why. And if they don't, getting very clear on it. And one of the first ways we do is very common. There's a saying which comes from a scripture or a verse in the Bible that says, write the vision and make it plain so the hero can run with it. You are the hero. We can't do anything. We can't create a business. We can't plan a party. We can't even plan a wedding unless we write it out. Because we're not going to know every step we're going to have to take, make sure every aspect is taken care of if we don't write the plan for it. What makes you think if you want to make a change in your life, if you don't have a vision written down for yourself, you're going to hit other aspects? Mentally, spiritually, financially, physically, and morally. These are just some 5 other aspects that you yourself might want to make sure that you have some type of creative, some type of design of who you want to be in this life. And you may need to have it either as a vision board, which I tend to write down various aspects as I go to each level of what I want to have seen happen in the near future. Or a journal in which I write out what happens. Actually, I do a combination of a projector board. The current one is currently sitting on my laptop, so every time I turn it on, I see it, but that's more so a professional one. The last one I did for my personal life is time to update it. As I'm moving into only the last corner that needs to be fulfilled, but realize I need to be more clear about what I want because it was too generic. But how do you know exactly what you want? For those who are starting over, for whatever reason, you know what you don't want, but do you know what you do? Do you know what you can expect? Do you know what you can receive? Are you aware of what's waiting for you? Are you aware of what's inside of you that you can now attain, that you may not have been able to tap into before? If you don't write a vision for yourself, somebody else will. And it happens all too often. Circumstances, life, our parents, our teachers, our pastors, our bosses, all to write a vision, a job description for us. But the one who should be writing the biggest job description for us, the framework, the blueprint that we should operate our lives by, after the one who created us, if and when we remember, we need to go to the one who actually knows what we were created to do, is ourselves. Because when we get that download, we got to write the paper. We got to write it out on paper. So we ourselves can see it with our eyes. We can check back on it. Am I living up to what my potential are? Am I living up to the dreams that I have inside of me? Did I put that witty idea into motion? Have I fallen short with myself? Did I break my own promises? What do I need to do better? See, we have to figure out what it is that we need to do. And until then, we'll just keep be like a hamster on a wheel, trying to figure out what we need to do and how we need to do it. But when we take that vision and we write it out plain, we then have a blueprint that we can go back to. And we can build from it. And we can stack on it if we need to. But we know what we want. We know who we are. We can learn every aspect of ourselves, every corner of ourselves. We learn whose we are, the one who created us. And we learn the tools and the gifts and the gems that he placed inside of us when he knitted us in our mother's womb. And we learn why we were created. Because we have a specific job calling. But most times we don't understand what it is. We take all these personality tests, but we never really figure out exactly, because they give you a little piece here, they give you a little piece there, and then you get mixed things here and you don't really know. But when you know and you tap in and ask a question, he actually gave you a direct answer. And we don't teach it because most don't know how to tap into it. But when you understand those three, it'll tell you your value. It'll allow you to sit with your back straight and hold your head up high, because you know the value you have within and the value you give to others. So you don't doubt your worth, and you let nobody else doubt it either. So everybody do vision boards. They're nice. I'm not a lover of them, because most times vision boards are too abstract and it's for things you want. I want you to do a journaling board for yourself. But I want you to do a very specific one, a very introspective journaling board of who you, I mean you, want to be, who you are calling yourself to be, and everything you want to do, to accomplish. Write it out and make it plain. And then you get a piece of old tag or something and pin it up. So whichever room you're in, your office, your bedroom, you can look at it and see if you attain it. And when you falter, pick yourself back up. Look at it, dust off, find out where you're at. It says, I gotta do that because that's who I want to become. Michelle Obama says she's becoming. We all are in some aspects. But make something visual for you to see of who you're becoming. That way you don't falter when things start getting dark and the cloud seems to hang low. You can, get away. Got my eyes on the prize of who I want to be in the future. So you can hang low all you want, but go away from me. I got work to do for me. Because I'm going to tell you right now, nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, can love you more than you love yourself. But when you understand your why, you'll find out every other love is a compliment to you. So this is me, Cee Marie, popping in for a few short minutes. Write the vision and make it plain about who you are, and run with it, and create the version of yourself that you want to see, the version of yourself that you want to leave behind when it's time to say bye and bye. and legacy you want to leave behind for generations to come. Until tomorrow, have a good night.